What's going on, everybody? Stevie here with another video. Hope everybody's doing well out there. So today's video is called Things That Make You Go, hmm? We're going to be talking about 3 cabinets that Arcade1Up has come out with recently. NFL Blitz, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles single-player Countercade. And how all 3 of these just make me go, because of either the way they were handled, the way they've been marketed, kind of their follow through with all that, or just why they even made it. These 3 really have me puzzled. So we're going to talk about all 3 of them and why it makes me go, We'll get to that right after this. So welcome back to the channel, everybody. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. So I'm going to start by saying in no way is this a video of me hating on Arcade1Up. This is just a video of me as a person that buys their products, just wanting them to do better. So we're just going to point out, a few things that they've done with these 3 cabinets we're going to talk about today that just are very questionable, and hopefully they'll be able to either fix the situation or maybe kind of learn from it. So we're going to start with NFL Blitz. That's going to be the first cabinet that has really made me go, So NFL Blitz, a cabinet that a lot of people were excited for and wanting and waiting for. So it ends up coming out. The first thing that really had me going, was the fact that they took away late hits. But they had their reasoning. It wasn't something that was an Arcade1Up decision. This was an NFL decision. If the games were going to be coming out again to the public, NFL did not want the late hits in the game. And that was the first thing that kind of made me go, because at the end of the day, this is a video game, and people aren't going to look at that video game and think, oh my God, they're doing a leg drop right after they tackle somebody. That gave that person a concussion in the video game. No, it's a damn video game. So it's kind of confusing that they took that away, but whatever. It was what it was. Then after that, they decided to change the side art of the cabinet because these were going to be modified versions of NFL Blitz, NFL Blitz 99, and NFL Blitz 2000. So to kind of show that, they did a different side art and basically called the game NFL Blitz Legends. So it's almost like a tribute cab where you're getting the game, but you're not really getting the full game. You're getting something that has a lot of elements of the original, but again, it's different versions of the game that you remember playing back in the day. So it had a lot going against it right off the bat. But the main thing that got a lot of people excited was the online play for all 3 games, and the fact that you're going to be able to play against people that also have the cabinet. So then, pre-orders go up. People pre-order their cabinet. Well, lo and behold, next thing you know, Walmart and Sam's Club start getting their cabinets in store and putting them on the store floor before people get their pre-orders. This is something that happens quite often with Arcade1Up. It's very puzzling. Arcade1Up says they can't control that. That at the end of the day, I beg to differ. I think they can put something in writing where Walmart and Sam's Club can't put out their product till Arcade1Up gives them the go-ahead. Because that's how it works with, PlayStation. That's how it works with Nintendo. That's how it works with, Xbox. It's confusing to me. So then people get the cabinet into their home, and right away, there's no online play. And, Arcade1Up says that these cabinets ended up coming out a little bit before they were ready. But in my opinion, when these cabinets are on the boats heading to the ports, I feel like you should have all your ducks in a row by then. So the fact that they don't have the online play ready, I feel like they dropped the ball with that a little bit. And the thing is, they've put so much promotion and marketing towards this cabinet. Basically, it's kind of like in a fight, right? If you're gonna talk a big game, you got to back it up. And I feel like with these promotional pieces and having the players do these commercials, and you're talking to some of the players, on your YouTube show, and you're talking a big game, so you got to back it up in the fight, and they did not back it up in the fight to this moment. With the online play, it says it's coming soon. Supposedly it's supposed to be mid-October. Hopefully they follow through with that. And then the other thing, another small thing, on the box, it only says 2 games. It says NFL Blitz and NFL Blitz 2000. They didn't even put NFL Blitz 99 on there. So if you're someone that bought this cabinet casually, you're going to be surprised when you get your 3rd game. And you'll probably be pretty excited about that. But if you're somebody that bought this cabinet in the know, you're going to be confused when you look at the box and you only see that it has 2 games. You're going to be like, well, this is supposed to have 3. You get your, when you do your update, obviously you get your 3rd game. But again, miscommunication, weird marketing. I don't know what's going on there. So that is the first cabinet that really has me saying, Now, can they fix this? Obviously, it's got, Wi-Fi capability. So with hopefully a patch to fix the local play, and then once they get the online play going, hopefully it's running crisp, because now they know that a lot of people are watching them, right? Like the eyes are fully on Arcade1Up right now, just kind of seeing what they're going to do next. They really have to get this all in order to really make people feel comfortable again with buying their products. The trust just has to be gained again, because I feel like they kind of lost some trust within the community, and they probably lost some trust in casual buyers, because when buying this cabinet, there's stuff on the box that's marketed to them and they didn't deliver. So very confusing how they dealt with this cabinet in particular. But again, hopefully they can fix it with some online patches, and finally get that online play going. And if they do that, all will be well, hopefully, if things do play well. If they don't play well, again, you drop the ball, and that is not going to be good for the company. So the next cabinet we're going to talk about is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Now, this is a cabinet that a lot of people have been excited for as well. It was something that was announced on their 1UP show. We got to see the cabinet, and it looks great. Great looking cabinet. It has 8 games on it, so it has all the games that they've previously put out on the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet and the X-Men vs. Street Fighter cabinet. The only extra game you're getting is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But again, that's the game that people are excited about. That's why people are buying this cabinet. And the main reason they're buying it as well is the online play. They want to verse each other. So this cabinet goes up for pre-order on their site. It goes up a little bit sooner than people expected and ends up basically selling out right away. So that pissed a lot of people off. Then slowly but surely, this cabinet kind of would show up on certain retailers' websites, then sell out there, then show up again. Arcade1Up did another thing of pre-orders on their website that I believe sold out pretty quickly as well. It's been a really weird whirlwind as far as this cabinet showing up and then selling out and showing up and selling out. Really wonky how they're doing things. I think they're trying to kind of cause a little bit of this feeling of like, if you don't pre-order it, you're gonna miss out on it. I feel like Arcade1Up is kind of doing this on purpose, and it's working because people are going nuts over this cabinet. Now we started seeing this cabinet show up first in Australia, which was really cool to see that they got it first, and we're starting to see it show up in the States as well. People are getting their Walmart pre-orders, and again, no online play for that particular title. All the other games on the cabinet do have online play, which makes sense because of the fact that all those games had online play on their previous cabinets. But Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the main game on the cabinet, the main reason people bought the cabinet, no online play at the moment. It says that it's coming soon, but with no timetable of when to expect it. Very confusing. Then on top of it, again, locally, there's been a little bit of, I guess, input delay on the actual gameplay. So locally, it's not running as quick as it should, and that's an issue too, because if it's not running properly locally, how's it going to run properly when you're playing online? Then there was a stream with B Kong and Jade She-Lion, and they were showing some gameplay. Jade on the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet, and B Kong on the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet, and everything seemed to play well other than Marvel vs. Capcom. For some reason, when they were playing each other, something happened where the computer kind of cut into, I believe it was Jade's gameplay, and she was fighting the computer while B Kong was still fighting her, or it could have been the other way around. I don't know what ended up happening. They were in different levels during the game, which was weird. I don't know, something's messed up there. So again, a situation where you're just like, so this cabinet as well, already problems out the gate. And it's a shame because with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and NFL Blitz, these are two huge titles that I feel we're going to sell well no matter what. But if you don't deliver on what you're marketing, and if you don't deliver on, having cabinets run smoothly and having online play when you market it as an online play cabinet, it's just very confusing how they don't have this all figured out by the time these cabinets start showing up at stores and people getting their pre-orders. Now, I understand there's a window where you want to get these cabinets to shore before, I think, November, because that's the cutoff of when things are available to be, sold in stores for Christmas. But you got to have your stuff running smoothly. So with these two cabinets, I do feel like there was a bit of a dropping of the ball, and hopefully they'll be able to get both of them sorted out. But with Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's something where a lot of people that are going to be buying this cabinet, they're big, online fighting fans, and people in the fighting community are very passionate about having things run smoothly, and they want their gaming experience to be flawless. And they also don't want any problems where, say, they're fighting someone and like a computer cuts in, and because it's going to affect your overall ranking, right? As far as your wins loss records and stuff like that. It's just something that you don't want to take a chance with if you're really buying this cabinet to play against people and you actually take that seriously. So they really got to figure that out. But yeah, these two cabinets, as of this moment, really making me say, So the last cabinet we're going to talk about that really has me saying, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles single player Countercade. Who asked for this? I don't know. I'm a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. I have the 3/4 scale version with the Wi-Fi. I had the previous version before that. I thought the 2-player Countercade was really cool. That one actually made sense to me. But when you just came out with the 2-player Countercade, why are you coming out with a single-player Countercade of the same game? It just seems like wasted time. I don't know if they're trying to capitalize off the whole thing with Shredder's Revenge and the Cowabunga collection. I feel like that could have something to do with it. But at the same time, very confusing of why you're redoing this game again in a Countercade version when you literally just put out a 2-player Countercade that's still being sold. And again, it's got the same 2 games, so it's like, I just don't feel like there was a need for it. But again, it's like, we want to see something fresh. I know at the Arcade1Up store in Florida, there was a Joust and I believe a Tempest Countercade. And I would like to see those come out. I feel like that's something fresh and something new. And I remember them having kind of a unique form factor. There was even a Street Fighter 2 2-player Countercade with the Championship Edition artwork. I would like to see that come out. I mean, again, these are kind of redoing titles that are already out there, but they're a little fresh as far as, not having them in those particular form factors yet. But again, the Turtles, we just had that in a 2-player Countercade. So very confusing why they ended up going with that. So yeah, these are the 3 cabinets that right now just really have me going, hmm. Um, I just really hope that Arcade1Up can kind of learn from these three situations. The NFL Blitz, I mean, again, there's probably a ton of units out there because they thought it would sell really well. And I'm not saying it won't. I feel like once it goes on sale, people are going to pick them up. And once that online play finally gets figured out, I'm sure more people will be more comfortable to pick it up if that online playing experience is good. But as of right now, I just feel like they kind of dropped the ball with that cabinet. And then Marvel vs. Capcom 2, though in a better shape than NFL Blitz, because, you know, the actual cabinet itself is beautiful and, you know, the other games seem to be running smoothly for the most part. Hopefully, because they have less of a hill to climb with that one, they'll get that one figured out fairly soon, and then they'll have online play for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But the Turtles one, I really don't understand why they're doing a single player's Turtle. Again, I'm just feeling they're probably trying to capitalize on the Turtles craze right now, but other than that, it makes no sense to me. But I'm an Arcade1Up fan. I hope they learn from these situations, and I really hope that they can start delivering on what they've promised with certain cabinets. Because if you promise online play, you got to have that ready to go from the jump. If you promise, you know, a great gaming experience, it should be a great gaming experience. There shouldn't be any flaws in the local play. These cabinets aren't cheap. They're getting more expensive. So once you start getting into that price range, you got to deliver. And Arcade1Up, you know, you get some great licenses and you make these cabinets look, you know, beautiful. A lot of them are fantastic and just look fantastic. Now it's time to deliver on the actual, you know, gameplay and online experience. So that way, you know, everything can kind of align. So that way, not only do you have a great looking cabinet, you got a great, you know, title and great license, but you also have a great playing experience. This is the end of the video of things that make you go, hmm. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a little bit of a long one, but just had a lot of things to talk about with each of these cabinets. So just wanted to kind of say my piece. Thanks for watching the video. Take care, you guys.